Good morning everyone, welcome back to accountancy classes of Sri Mahavir International School. So as you know that in our last video we have completed questions till 67th. Today we are going to start a new topic and that new topic will be passing separate journal entries for each error. As our topic was going to continue, it was about past adjustments or adjustments after closing accounts. Okay, so till now we were just solving the questions in which we were making an analysis table, and according to net effect we were passing a single journal entry. Okay, but now at the place of single journal entry we will pass separate journal entry for each error. Suppose that a partnership firm forgot about interest on capital, interest on drawings, salary, commission, means 4 items. So we will pass separate journal entry for each 4 items. Okay, let's start one questions that how we will pass journal entry in this condition. So I am going to solve question number 68. Question number 68 will include all these things. Okay. The capital accounts of P, Q and R stood at rupees 2 lakh, 1 lakh 50,000 and rupees 1 lakh respectively after the necessary adjustments in respect of drawings and net profit for the year ended 31st March 2019. Means first of all, as I told you that you have to know that this capital is opening capital or closing capital. Okay, in this question date is not given, but you have given in this that this capital is after doing adjustments of drawings or net profits. This means this is closing capital. So first of all we have to find opening capital. It was subsequently ascertained that interest on capital at the rate of 10% per annum was not taken into account while arriving at the divisible profits for the year. It means the error is of interest on capital in this question. Drawings during the year 2018-19, drawings of every partner is given, like for P it is 5,000 per month, for Q it is 15,000 rupees quarterly and for R it is 30,000. The net profit for the year amounted to rupees 1,80,000 and partners share profits and losses in the ratio 2:1. You are required to pass the necessary journal entries to rectify the lapse in accounting. Okay, miss, the main topic is in this question that we have to pass journal entry, but before passing journal entries we have to find opening capital. Okay, so as you know the method of finding opening capital, actually you have given closing capital in the question. How many partners we have? 3 partners. Particular P, Q and R. First of all we will write closing capital that is given in the question. Closing capital of all partners are 2 lakh, 150 and 1 lakh. 2 lakh, 1 lakh 50,000 and 1 lakh. We will add drawings in this capital. So check the drawings of every partner. For P it is 5,000 rupees per month. It means 60,000 rupees per year. For second partner it is 15,000 rupees quarterly. It means 15,000 multiplied by 4. So it will also be 60,000, and for third partner it is 30,000. 2,60,000 after adding drawings. Here it is 2,10,000 and for third partner it is 1,30,000. Out of this we will deduct net profit. So check what is the net profit. Net profit is 1,80,000 and it was divided in 2:1. Means we will divide 1,80,000 rupees in 2:1. Okay. So for first partner it will be 72,000, for second partner also 72,000 and for third partner it will be 36,000. Just deduct these amounts. So 1,88,000, 1,38,000 and 94,000. This will be opening capital. So this is the first step of this question, that first of all we found opening capital, because we can find interest only on opening capital. Okay. Now start journal entries. So how we will pass journal entries? First of all, just I am telling you briefly that how we will pass journal entries. Just see that in this question, profit was rupees 1,80,000. Okay, and this profit was distributed among the partners. I know that this profit is not right, because in this profit interest adjustment was not there, but 1,80,000 was distributed, wrongly distributed among the partners. So first entry we will pass, that we will take back this profit from the partners. Okay. After this we have given interest on capital, means on this opening capital we will find interest. So we will give interest on capital to the partners. So we will pass two entries for interest on capital. One entry for giving interest, and the second entry that we will transfer interest on capital to P&L adjustments account. Okay. And at last we will distribute the corrected net profit among the partners. So like this we will pass 4 journal entries in this question. You everybody know the format of journal entries. This is not new for you. Particular, LF, debit amount and credit amount. Okay. Yes. So 1,80,000 rupees profit was wrongly distributed in this ratio. So first of all we will take back this profit. So entry will be P's capital account debit, Q's capital account debit, R's capital account debit to P&L adjustments account. Why these capital accounts debit in this condition? Just understand this topic, that whenever we are giving anything to partners, so their capital account will increase, or capital is always credit. So in that condition we will do capital accounts credit, but here we are taking back this profit from partners. It means their capital account will decrease, so that's why it will be debited. So entry will be from 72 for first partner, 72 for second partner and 36 for third partner. Total it is 1,80,000. Yes, just I am skipping date column. Date you can mention in this question, just it will be opening date, that is given in the question. Opening date you have to mention. Date here will be opening. Okay. Yes, second entry we will give for interest on capital. So interest on capital account debit. Interest on capital will increase their capital accounts. So partners capital account will be credited here. Interest on capital account debit to P's capital account, to Q's capital account and to R's capital account. Total interest on capital we don't know still. We will find interest on capital on this opening capital and rate is 10%. So for first partner it will be 18,800, for second partner it will be 13,800 and for third partner it will be 9,400. So total interest on capital will be 42,000. Okay. Third entry, that we will pass this interest on capital in P&L adjustments account. So P&L adjustment account debit to interest on capital account, that is 42,000. And fourth entry, that is for corrected net profit. So in this condition P&L adjustments account debit to P's capital account to Q's capital account and to R's capital account. What is corrected net profit? Actually our net profit was 1,80,000, but out of this 1,80,000 we have given 42,000 interest on capital. So corrected net profit will be 1,38,000, right? So this 1,38,000 will be distributed among the partners, and ratio will be that the same 2:1. So for third partner it will be 27,600, and for two partners it will be 55,200. Okay, so these were the 4 journal entries in this question. Once again I am trying to tell you in very easy way just what was there in this question. That topic was that whenever there are 2 or 3 errors or maybe 1 error also, so for each error we will pass separate journal entry. We don't have to prepare that is analysis table, or we don't have to find net effect, just we have to pass a separate journal entry for each transaction. So in this condition, first of all, this is the old method that we found opening capital. After finding opening capital, just we pass the journal entry. Here you have to make a date column also, just due to lack of space I didn't prepare it. So you have to prepare a date column also. In date column we have to just mention opening date. Okay, in all the entries opening date will be given. After this, in these entry you noticed one account, that is P&L adjustment account. So in this condition, means when we are passing rectifying entry, so in this condition P&L adjustments account will be opened. Okay, so first entry we passed for taking back the profits, and last entry we passed for giving back the profits, that is corrected net profit. Okay, these 2 entries will be same in every condition, right? And after this, in this question there was only one error, that was of interest on capital. So first of all we provided interest on capital, and in third entry we passed this interest on capital into the P&L adjustments account, right? Suppose that if there are 2 type of error, interest on capital or interest on drawing, so in this condition 2 more entries will be passed. 2 entries for interest on capital and 2 entries for interest on drawing. Means you can say that simply that for every error we will pass 2 entries. Okay, so this was question number 68. I hope you everybody understood it very well. If you have any doubt you can ask me. Okay, let's start the next topic. In next topic we will discuss about guaranteed profit. Yes, next topic we are going to discuss, that is guarantee of minimum share of profit. Guarantee of minimum share of profit. Yes, what happens in this condition, that sometimes it happens in a partnership firm that one partner is guaranteed of minimum profit. Suppose that there are 3 partners in a firm, A, B and C, okay, and out of 3 partners C is guaranteed that he will get 1 lakh rupees minimum profit in any condition. Whatever there is loss, whatever there is profit to the firm, but he will get a minimum profit of rupees 1 lakh. Okay, and this guarantee can be given in 2 conditions. How? By any one of the partner or by all partners in a particular ratio. Okay, means third partner, as I told you that there were 3 partners, so third partner is guaranteed of minimum profit of rupees 1 lakh, Okay, and when the profit were distributed in the firm, so he got only 80,000 rupees profit. So the rest 20,000 rupees he will get from that partner who he guaranteed him. Okay, like suppose that out of two partners like A and B, these were the remaining partner after C. Sorry. So A can guarantee to the C. This will be according to first condition, that by any one of the partner. A alone has guaranteed to the firm that I will pay you if you will not get your total profit, if you will not get your minimum profit. Okay, or this 20,000 rupees deficiency can be paid by all partners in a particular ratio. Means it can be paid by both partners in a particular ratio. Okay, let's start one question that will clear your concept. So question number 69. 69A point, A, B and C were partners in a firm. Their profit sharing ratio is 3:2:1. However, C is guaranteed a minimum amount of rupees 10,000 at share of profit every year. Means out of these three partners, C is guaranteed of minimum profit of rupees 10,000. Any deficiency arising on that account shall be met by A. This is according to first condition, that if there will be any deficiency, it C's minimum profit, so that will be met by only A. Okay. The profits for the 2 years ending 31st March 15 and 16 were 30,000 and 90,000 respectively. Prepare profit and loss appropriation account for the 2 years. So just check here question. First of all, we will prepare P&L appropriation account for the year ending 31st March 2015. Particular amount. First of all, write down the profit by profit and loss account. What is given for this year? It is 30,000. Okay, no other information, so this 30,000 will be distributed among the partners. So here we will write down two partners capital account. Partners are A, B and C. Okay, so this 30,000 will be distributed among the partners in their profit sharing ratio, that is 3:2:1. So 30,000 multiplied by 3/6, 30,000 multiplied by 2/6 and 30,000 multiplied by 1/6. So according to this, A got 15,000, B got 10,000 and C got 5,000. Okay, means it was the original distribution of the firm that all three partners got 15,000, 10,000 and 5,000 respectively. Okay, but according to question, that C is guaranteed a minimum profit of 10,000, that he will get in any condition 10,000 rupees profit from the firm, but here he got only 5,000 rupees. So the deficiency 5,000 rupees will be given by A, because A has guaranteed to the C that he will pay any deficiency. Okay, so that rest 5,000 we will add in C's profit and we will deduct from A's profit. Right? Means deficiency guarantee is given by A to C. So it will be deducted from A and it will be added to C's profit. Right? So net profit will be 10,000 for A, 10,000 for B and 10,000 for C. So this is the real distribution now after doing adjustment of guarantees profit. Okay, clear? It is easy point, it is not tough point, just you have to see only the guaranteed amount. Let's do it for second point, that is P&L appropriation account for the year ended 31st March 2016. Means in this question we have to prepare for 2 years. So here we will write the same particular amount, particular and amount. The same thing, first of all write down by profit and loss account. Profit is 90,000, no other information, so the same 90,000 will be distributed among the partners. Two partners, capital account. A, B and C, and ratio is same, that is 3 to 1. So 3 upon 6, 2 upon 6 and 1 upon 6. Okay. So in this condition A got 45,000, B got 30,000 and C got 15,000. So here you can see that C got 15,000 while his minimum profits guarantee was only of 10,000. So we will not do anything because he got more than his guaranteed amount, right? He got a guarantee of 10,000 but he got 15,000, means this is the more than his guaranteed profit. So just we don't have to do any treatment. So profit distribution will be 45,000, 30,000 and 15,000. Okay. So this was about the topic guarantee of minimum share of profit. This was only a best question of this topic. We will discuss some more questions. Yes, let's see one more question. Now I am going to take question number 70. Read it from your book. S, T, W and X are partners sharing profits in the ratio of 4:3:1. X is given a guarantee that its share of profit in any given year would be 80,000 rupees. This is the minimum guarantee that 80,000 rupees he will get from the firm in any condition. Deficiency, if any, would be borne by other partners equally. Now this is according to the second condition. As I told you here, two conditions, that guarantee can be given by any one of the partner or guarantee can be given by all partners in a particular ratio. So ratio is here, that is equally, means 1:1. The profits for the year ended 31st March 2016 amounted to rupees 6,50,000. Pass necessary entries in the books of the firm. So first of all, just find the ratio of profits. First of all, I am preparing a P&L appropriation account just to find that what is the deficiency for guaranteed partner. Yes, what is the profit of the firm? 6,50,000. By profit and loss account, 6,50,000. Okay. This 6,50,000 will be distributed in 4:3:1 because there is no other information. 6,50,000. 6,50,000. So here we will write to partners capital account. Partners name are S, T, W, X. S, T, W and X. So 6,50,000 multiplied by 4/10. 6,50,000 multiplied by 3/10. 6,50,000 multiplied by 2 upon 10 and 6,50,000 multiplied by 1 upon 10. So for partner X it will be 65,000. For second partner it will be 1,30,000, and for T it will be 1,95,000, and for S it will be 2,60,000. This is the original distribution according to firm. Okay, but X got profit only of 65,000 and he got a guarantee of rupees 80,000. It means 15,000 rupees is the deficiency for partner X, and this deficiency will be given by all partners equally, right? So we will add 15,000 rupees deficiency for X, and out of 15 all partners will give equally. It means I can say that 5,000 will be given by every partner. So we will deduct 5,000 rupees from every partner's profit. Okay, so for first partner it will be 2,55,000. For second partner it will be 1,90,000. For third one it will be 125,000, and for fourth partner it will be 80,000. Now this is the new share of every partner, right? Let's pass journal entries. Yes, so first entry I will pass, that is distribution of profit. So profit and loss, appropriation account debit to S capital account to T's capital account to W's capital account and to X capital account. So total profit was of rupees 6,50,000, and here we will write 2,60,000 for first partner, 1,95,000 for second partner, 1,30,000 for third partner, and 65,000 for fourth partner. Later on we will pass one more entry, that is sacrificing by all three partners and profit for fourth partner. So we will write S capital account debit, T's capital account debit, W's capital account debit to X capital. 5,000 rupees will be given by each partner, and all these 5 means 15,000 rupees is taken by partner fourth. Okay, one more thing, that I am not writing narration here, but you have to mention narration in every entry. Just you have to not write in and explain, write it in just more form. Just you have to specify that what is the meaning of this journal entry, what is explained in this journal entry. Just you have to mention that in narration. Okay, so in next video we will solve some more questions, like 2 or 3 questions. After this it will be ending of this chapter. Okay, thank you so much. That's all for today.